guys, this is Anthony Mancini, and I'm here to talk about profilers and modelers. Let's get it out of the way. They're not the same as a vintage amp or a boutique pedal, but they're a useful tool for a working musician like me, and they pretty much replaced amps for a couple reasons. One is consistency. I know when I turn on my Kemper, it's gonna sound the same as it did last time, or an HX Effects, Helix, Fractal. Also, a lot of times when I'm playing now, and maybe it's the same for you, there's a dB meter on the front of the stage with some crazy volume cap, or there's no stage volume at all, which means you're on ears. If you're in ears, it sounds exactly like it did at the house. And as long as you're sending from the house what they need, and the person who hires you is happy, that's about all you can do, anyways. The next reason I use them is because of flexibility. They're incredibly flexible, and I'm actually running a Kemper and a HX Stomp at the same time right now. So I'm gonna let you hear those separately. Just the Kemper. HX Stomp. Both. Being able to do that in real time is incredibly flexible for a lot of different uses. I oftentimes in Zoom lessons run dry and keep the other one with effects on the whole time so I can choose in real time what the student's hearing. A lot of times the student's only hearing this, but I can add the effects back in just like this. And we're good. Another thing that's great is if I'm in a studio, I can use them just for effects. Like in this case, I'm actually going to bypass this and use it essentially as a preamp. No amp simulation, and use it just as effects. I'm going to use micro pitch and some delay and reverb just on the unit, and this gets you kind of the 80s sound. That's awesome on the fly. What if you got to go for like a rock sound? I'm already there. Awesome. They're flexible. So, also, the most important thing I think a lot of people don't talk about is accessibility. Everyone wants the Soldanos and the blackface Fenders of the world, but a lot of people can't afford those. Uh, and something that a Kemper or a Helix has done is it's let me kind of find out which of those I like so that when it's time to buy real ones, I don't accidentally get, a vintage Vox and then find out, ooh, I don't like how this sounds, and I'm on the hook for a vintage amp that's probably going to be hard to sell. Um, Lastly, and also another thing that's not mentioned is in terms of accessing a lot of different effects and amps, I can do it quickly, get in the ballpark of a sound, and spend more time practicing or writing a part or exploring other things instead of going down gear rabbit holes. So for me, it's a modelers are the future. So I hope that was helpful. Any insight you'd have, just shoot me a message, and hope you guys have a good day.